Hello, hello. It's day 8 from our gratitude challenge with Neurographica. My name is Diana Gencheva and I am Neurographica instructor and aesthetic coach. 1 week already, we're drawing Neurographica, observing the changes in our life, the people that came in, the conversations we have, the opportunities that they appear in our life. For 7 days, I see changes in my life. I see interesting things happening. I see myself calmer and happier. It's like I start feeling the harmony and the abundance in my life. I have what I have and I'm happy with it. And because I'm happy, I vibrate from the point, from the place of I have, I am enough. And I attract more beautiful things happening in my life. I attract more opportunities to grow, to meet people, to create the job that I want to create. Because I don't vibe, I am not in the position, I don't want this and I don't have this and I want it. I am from the position of I have, of I am enough. I start seeing myself in different perspective. And for today's drawing, I decided to look at something in our life, and many of you might see it as a challenge, but I wanted to make it with me today. And this is, I want to put on the paper, to write down 5 things that you are grateful and happy that your family gave you and that you have your family. 5 things that you're so thankful that this family gave you. Many people, they might react, they don't care about me, they don't call me, they don't support me. Yes, but they teach you something. They gave you life, first of all. They help you grow. They feed you when you was a kid. Yet they're not perfect, our parents. They're not, they have their own mistakes, they have their own problems, they have their own issues. But they gave us our life. If it weren't they, we were not going to be born. They sent us school. They gave us the roof under our heads. They gave us so many things. But many years ago, I was blaming, like most of the teenagers and young people, I was blaming my parents that they're not calling me, they don't know how am I, they don't care about me. I was thinking they don't do this and they don't do that. And I was in this constant, why they're like this? I was criticizing them and judging them. It was so negative. But at one moment, I realized that they're just human beings like me. Maybe my daughter one day, she's going to turn and say the same things to me. And I accepted them. And by the time I realized how many things actually they gave me, and that I am the person I am today because of my parents, because they raised me that way, because I had to learn my lessons that way. And now, whenever I go home, I am grateful, I am happy that they're my parents. And I don't skip a chance to tell them that I love them, to tell them that I respect them, to tell them that I appreciate all the effort they did for me, because they were challenging times, but they sent me to school. They helped me go and study. They helped me with many other things. And I'm grateful and thankful for what they are doing. I am the person ambitious and strong because I had to see and I had to learn some things. And this family, my family, helped me. I was not going to be here doing what I'm doing and inspiring people if I didn't have, if my parents was different. So enough speaking. And I want to make this drawing with you. At least 5. If you feel it afterwards, after the drawing, think the next days and make and write on one paper more. Write not 5, write 55 things you are grateful. How they raised you, how your mother supported you when you needed, how there are many, many, many things. And I believe that you can do it. And I believe that you can see all these lessons, all this help, all this support that they gave you. Because in order to receive more abundance in our life, in order to be more happy and prosperous, we need to recognize and we need to accept and we need to respect and love what our parents gave us. They're just human beings like us, as I said. So let's start drawing. And today is the special day for our parents. And whenever you have chance, tell them how much you love them and how grateful you are to have them in your life. They are our biggest resource. So without further to speak, I want to turn the camera and start drawing. So, what are the 5 things you are grateful for today for having your family? One of the things, 1 second to be a bit better visible. One of the things, they gave me my life. I am here because of them. And here I will leave you to think about your own gratitude, your own things. And I want to give you ideas. I want you to think and to write a circle for each thing you're grateful for having your parents, your mother and father, your family. And yeah. They're not perfect. Nobody says that our circles, they have to be perfect. So now I want you to make your neural lines and observe how they feel. We need to create our new neural connection, expressing this gratitude for our families, for our parents. I made so many lines. I like it. And I just realized that I'm not telling them enough that I love them. I'm not spending enough time with them. If you think, you will see how many things our parents made for us. A lot of times we miss to see these things. It's like we don't recognize their effort and energy they spend for us. It's not necessary every day to go and tell them, Mom, I love you, Pop, Dad, I love you. But it's enough from time to time to tell them. Because what I see that it's a lot of times they think they didn't do enough for us, and they maybe feel like, oh, I made mistake, I had to do this or that. But telling them that we love them and they're the best parents we could ever have, it's actually very good for them and very helpful and makes them happy. Because you might see it if you're a parent, you might see that how do you feel when your child comes and tells you, Mom, I love you, you're the best mom. It's the same way with our parents. They need to hear it. Not every day, but from time to time, we need to tell them. And they're our best friends. Because they are never going to give us bad advice. They're always trying to help us. Yeah, it's in their way. And we have the right, if we don't accept something, to tell them, not to fight with them, but just to tell them that maybe you disagree with something, or maybe you don't see the things how they see. And a lot of times they respect this. I see it with my parents when I start telling them, yeah, look, that's my life and I decide to live it that way. They don't interfere in it anymore. They're just giving me advice. Look, look, the situation is like that. What would you say if you make this move or that move? And they respect us. But each parent is different, and you have to see with your own parents how are the things, what works and what no. But at least express your gratitude for giving you the life you're living. You're born. One of the examples that I like to say many times is one of my teachers, Tony Robbins. His mother was alcoholic, and she was, I think, beating him, but she was very abusive. And one of the things he developed in himself was the ability to psychology her. So he knew, and he was seeing the patterns she was repeating. So he knew either he has to protect his brothers and his siblings to protect them from her, or she's in a good mood. And he started psychology her. And this later in his life helped him, and he became the best life coach. So we should not look at our parents as something, oh, they didn't give me this, they was threatening me, they was bad with me, they didn't send me school. They gave you so many other things. And you have to see what are the things they gave you. And really appreciate those gifts. And even if you look even deeper at the situations and the things, you might recognize what your family generally gave you. Let's say you have a talent and you can sing because your grandmother was a great singer, for example, or you can make beautiful drawings because your mother was a good painter. And these are talents that we have from our families, from our ancestors. Sorry, I cannot say this word, it's very difficult for me. And say thank you. Thank you, my family, for giving me these gifts, for helping me being the person I am. And how do you feel at the moment? Expressing your gratitude to your family. I hope you're feeling the things that I'm saying. I know that sometimes this topic is very challenging, and a lot of people, they can't see the positive things that the family gave them. But for sure, if you think a little bit, you can see it. Or you can just roll at least one thing. They gave me my life, and that's a lot. A lot. Okay. I'm almost ready. I was thinking that in order to make the video shorter, I have to skip some steps. But I will round everything, and after I will start coloring. I need to be in harmony. I am in harmony, actually. And since I stopped judging them, many things in our relationship, in our communication with my parents, changed. For the good, of course, for the good. Okay, here we are. And let's color it and think what are the colors you want to put. Somehow today I want to use these bright colors. And I want this flow of energy, communication, and support to be always between my parents and me. This is the meaning that I feel for these colors. I wanted to continue the line. We always keep the rule for 2 segments. minimum with the same color. And how do I feel when you start coloring? I feel a lot of energy right now. And if it wasn't so late, I was gonna call them. I spoke with them these days, but I want to call them again. I will leave it like this for now, and later I will continue maybe. And then, where are the field lines? The support from the universe. And that's it. Again, we need to integrate it and to round it where it crosses the other lines. And thinking where is going to be my fixation in this drawing. I have this feeling I want my fixation to be the first circle that I put, and this is the life that they gave me. I am grateful and thankful for the life they gave me. That I am born, that I'm here to create, to work, to inspire people. They gave me the biggest gift, the life that I have. So I will make my fixation this circle. And I need to round again. Later on, when you have time, you can work a little bit more. Yeah, I will post tomorrow until now how my drawings they look like, because after we finish, I spend another half an hour, even sometimes more, to make stylization, to make it beautiful. So I will share with you my other drawings. I will make one post with all 7, 8 already, and to share them with you. So this is for me today. Thank you for watching me, and see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day and or night. I don't know what time is, but what time is you're watching my video. Bye bye.